Welcome to the video. The news broke. Ohtani's finally landed to a team, and that team is the Toronto Blue. Oh, I'm just kidding. It is the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yes, the Los Angeles Dodgers have signed Shohei Ohtani. Man, to be honest with you, I don't think it really caught me by surprise that he signed with the Dodgers, right? It just makes sense, you know? I think he really likes LA. I think he loves LA. But instead of being on a losing franchise, how about you go to one of the best franchises in all of baseball, that being the Los Angeles Dodgers? It made sense from a baseball standpoint, right? I think it makes sense from a business standpoint. Obviously, you're the face of the franchise with the Angels, but man, you get that Los Angeles Dodgers attention. You don't get that with the Angels. Yeah, you're in LA, right? You're in LA. You think that's no? Not all teams in LA are equal. Right? Not all teams in LA are equal in that sense of marketability. With the Dodgers, you get that, right? The Clippers are not the same as the Lakers. Same thing goes with the Angels and the Dodgers. Now, $700 million, that caught me by surprise. Him signing with the Dodgers didn't catch me by surprise, but him signing for $700 million, that did, right? In my head, I'm thinking, okay, anywhere from $550 million to $600 million. That's what John Morosi, that's what John Heyman, that's what Ken Rosenthal, that's what all those guys are saying. But no. $700 million. Insane. So $70 million per year, per AAV, right? That's, whew. I'm still trying to comprehend that, right? And that's what I'm kind of going to dig in on this, in this video about comprehending, was this a good move, right? Was this a bad move for the Dodgers? But let's start off with the Blue Jays. I feel terrible for the Blue Jays fan base because they got hoodwinked into thinking that one of the best players in our lifetime was going to their team. Turns out all of it was not true. The fake plane flight, the private plane flight that ended up being a Canadian businessman who was featured on Shark Tank. Drake wearing the Ohtani jersey, which as soon as you see Drake in your favorite team's jersey, you better run. Or you better tell him to take it off, right? But yeah, feel terrible for the Blue Jays fans. As Yankees fans, I'm glad I don't have to see Shohei Ohtani 10 times a year smashing a Yankee stadium. I'm glad I don't have to see that. That makes me happy personally, right? Selfishly. But yeah, I just feel bad for the Blue Jays fans, man. That you have my sympathy. But yeah, I mean, Shohei Ohtani, $700 million, right? And you can ask yourself, man, this is not a good move on the Dodgers, right? You could be a hater. You can just, look at it from a different standpoint. I mean, from the Dodgers, you're giving a guy $70 million per AAV for a 30-year-old coming off 2 Tommy Johns. That is a guaranteed DH for the next season and probably for the foreseeable future, right? He's also struggled with oblique injuries. Anytime you're giving a guy a lot of money that has some baggage to Tommy John surgeries, it's a risk. It's a risk. There's some risk that comes with that. But I think in the Dodgers standpoint, that's a risk worth taking. And that goes into my next point, right? Yes, it's a lot of money. But from the Dodgers standpoint, you're going to make that back up in jersey sales. Okay, my phone just ran out of space. But money shouldn't be an issue here for the Dodgers. And especially, Ohtani is an international sensation. So with the Japanese influence and marketability of Shohei Ohtani, the contract will pay for itself. Think about all the ticket sales, ticket sales, merchandise sales, different endorsements that will come to the Dodgers because they have Shohei Ohtani, right? And so I think, throw that aside because Ohtani has that type of stature in the community, not just community, in the world, right? He's an icon. And even, the details within the contract are pretty nuanced. So from what, Ohtani's standpoint, he's not getting $70 million a year, right? California's taking half of that. he's going to be making 34, 35 million a year. You can say, okay, Abe, well, yeah, but the Dodgers have to spend 70 million a year on him, and you're correct. But like I said, I don't think money should ever be a problem here, especially for the Dodgers, and it clearly wasn't here in this situation. Majority of Ohtani's contract is deferred. And Jeff Passan had a great tweet, went into deep detail about how this is going to operate, right? So when the money in a contract is deferred, the luxury tax is discounted towards that year's payroll. And so meaning that it will open up room for the Dodgers to add a lot of valuable players. So this isn't going to be a situation where it's just Ohtani and a bunch of scrubs like he was with the Angels, right? He's going to have guys around him. And I think another reason why he went to the Dodgers is so that he can compete for a World Series and be on the world stage. The Dodgers, they're going to be in the postseason every year, regardless, right? And so for him to have that ability to showcase that on a world stage, I think that was a huge deal for him, right? So I think, honestly, I'm still processing it, but I think it was a good move for Ohtani. I think it was a good move for the Dodgers. So yeah, let me know what you think of this move. Please subscribe, follow to the channel. We're trying to grow the sport and make more fans of baseball. So let me know if you want to see more of these videos. I'll be more than gladly to do it. So like I said, subscribe, leave a like on the video, and we'll see you next time.